and welcome back to another video of Charlie's Amazing Pop-Up World. Again, you'll need scissors, glue, pencil sharpener, a pencil, and some cards that I've just got over here. Now today, we're going to do a thing called the strap, and this will enable you, as I told you how to do V-folds last time. This time you won't need to put them exactly on the folds that you're going to do when you fold your page, so it is a page. We're going to glue something onto this so that it has another fold that you can add onto it, so that when it closes, it can close properly. So let's get started. Let me just move the camera. So first, what you'll want to do, obviously, yes, you got it right. Fold your page in half. Remember, this is a quick reminder. You must fold the page very well, otherwise your pop-ups will not pop up very well. You guessed it. And that's your page. Then get another piece and cut it in half, and then cut it in half again, so you've got a quarter. And this is going to be your mechanism, so what you're going to want to do is just fold this in half, and then fold these bits up to the, wait, let's just crease it a bit more. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold this bit of the card up to the crease that you've made already, so that it goes across the fold. Hopefully you'll be able to see properly. That's going to be your first bit, but you need to add on another piece. Just do the same thing that I told you just then. You can change the shape of it, you don't have to do it up to the fold that you've already made. So this is what it's going to look like. As you can see, when the page closes, this bit here is going to lift up. I'm just going to show you that. So when you close the page, it's all going to fold forward, so you can add a V-fold onto it so it will close up properly. Let's get the glue on then. So put some glue on both of your tabs. Remember, I'm rushing mine, like I said in the first video. You mustn't rush yours. Then put it so that it's across the fold of the page, and then glue. So then when you close your page, hopefully it will close like my one. fold it in like that much. Doesn't matter. Don't know why this has happened. Hopefully this won't happen to your one. I'm just having quite an unlucky day today. So then it will fold down. Phew, that scared me a little. Yep, it works. It's working out fine now. Now, you're going to make a, well, whatever you want really, but I'm just going to make a little V fold. So just get a little piece of paper. And again, I showed you this in tutorial 1, so hopefully you'll be able to do it. This is a good tip. Watch all the first videos before you move on to the next ones, because the first videos will tell you how to make stuff, which you will have to know how to make further on in the series. This is only tutorial 2. You'll have much more than 2 tutorials, so don't be worried. Now, when you've got your piece, which again was made in tutorial 1, I'm telling you, not asking you, I'm telling you to watch the other tutorials. Now, we're doing the strap, not the one that we did in tutorial 1. So, again, well, yes, this is a bit like the one in tutorial 1. Put glue in one tab. Now, as this is the strap, put it across the fold of the strap, not the fold of the page. When you've got that done, put glue on the other strap. Then fold the whole page closed. And hopefully it'll pick up. If it does, I'm very lucky, because again, it's an unlucky day for me. And you will hopefully have a V-fold like this. And then again, as I said, you don't have to do a V-fold. You could do anything else. Now, I'm going to teach you another thing in this tutorial. Woohoo! It's called the acute angle V-fold. Just put your piece of card to the side and get another piece of paper. Fold it in half. Oh, sorry. This one that we're going to make is called the acute angle V-fold. Instead of the right angle V-fold, it leans back, like I told you in the first tutorial. Now, instead of doing the strap and folding the tab upwards, you're going to fold it this way. I'm just going to show the camera quickly. Like this, if you can see. I'm just going to draw across the crease. You might not be able to see. So you need to do a crease across there, if you can see it. And then again, fold it backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Then what you're going to do, you're going to cut across there to get a triangle. And then this is an acute angle V-fold, so you cut across here. So you've got two pieces like this. So then fold your two tabs forward, and as you can see, it leans back, sort of like a pyramid, some people would say. If you do want to make it look like a pyramid, then from the bottom upwards, cut across here from the bottom of the tab. So you've got that like that, and then do it on the other side. So then you've got something that looks a bit like a pyramid. Think that's cool? Yeah, that's got to be cool. Again, you can mess around with it, make it as wide as you want, or as thin as you want. Again, I recommend a 45-degree angle. Now, let's get our page back. So now you know how to do an acute angle V-fold. Now, I'm going to teach you, yet again, another thing to do after the acute angle V-folds. Now, the acute angle V-fold is exactly the same as the right angle V-fold, but again, it leans back. So, what you want to do is put glue on one tab, like so. Hold this bit over. And again, stick it up to the crease. And again, I recommend a 45-degree angle, where, as you can see, this cut bit here is flush with the fold of the paper. Hopefully next time I will use a different coloured piece of card so you can see properly. Sorry about that, guys. If there is any glue that's not on the tabs, just wipe it off with your fingers. And then, again, close the piece of paper. You must always close the piece of paper. If you don't close it, your pop-up will not find its natural sticking position, and it must find its natural sticking position. Can you hear me? It must find it. So then when you open your page, it will pop up. At least sometimes. If it doesn't pop up that well, just put a bit. That means that it's telling you need to put a bit more glue on it. And put some pressure on top of it. Let's just put it under some weight. And while it's doing that, get another piece of card. And again, like so. Cut it to make a bit of a smaller bit. Now for this, as the page that I've just put away is already filled up, you'll have to use another page for this. So get your page, fold it in half. And yet again, I am going to tell you something else in this video. I'm going to show you how to make an obtuse angle V-fold. If you don't fold it properly, like I just did, you can trim some bits off. And yet again, after the obtuse angle V-fold, I'm going to show you something else. Cool, isn't it? Now, as you're doing the acute angle V-fold, you will want to cut across a line like this. And then do the tabs normally, like the right angle V-fold. The obtuse angle V-fold, even though it doesn't have a name like the right angle V-fold, it is kind of the same. Again, brush a little piece off so you've got a triangle. See the triangle? Cool. I'm having the tabs are facing my way for this one. It's the same, but you're just making the tabs face backwards. So now, what you will want to do is, again, put some glue on one tab, like always. Like always, baby. I love that song. Then fold it over, like so, and put glue on the other tab. And then, again like so, fold the page over. To let it find its natural sticking position. So then when you open the page up, you'll get something looking a bit like this. Now, not the last thing, let me just show you this. Let's see if it works this time. Hey. And yes, it worked. The strap has worked. As you can see, you've got your little pyramid here and the right angle V-fold here. Now the last thing to show you in this video, adding extra creases. You'll want to get a full-sized sheet and fold it in half, like so. And then get another sheet and fold it in half. Now we're doing a right angle V-fold again, but this way you'll get to add extra creases. And I'm going to show you how to do that now. Just do the V-fold. Now guys, as we're adding extra creases, don't just glue your V-folds down yet. So when you get your V-fold shape, I want a bit bigger. Let's your V-fold shape. There it is. Fold this bit in half. Wait, actually, this time we're going to glue your structure down with the tabs facing forward. The reason for that is we're doing extra creases. So what you want to do, we're going to do the parallel fold, like I showed you in tutorial 1. And you can do converging creases if you like to. Fold that forward. I'm going to do a converging crease. Remember, one long and one short. And then when you've got them, you want to fold your piece in half, and you would like to do a converging crease, if you know what I mean. Remember, the first thing that I showed you in tutorial 1, one cut, fold it over and over, open your piece up and pop your converging crease out. So then when you glue your V-fold down, you can stick some things there. And if you like, then fold it over and do a little fold here. And then, like so, fold it over itself. Then open your V-fold up and push this bit down. So you've got yourself your own thing that you can stick things onto. Then, when you're ready, again, stick your thing down. Again, you can play around with it, make it as wide as you want or make it as short as you want. Don't know why I just got my scissors out. And fold the page over. If there's some other pieces that you need to trim, just trim them. See? Simple. Just trim them. Then hopefully, when you open your page up, you'll have something that looks a bit like this. And then, again, you can just add some things to it if you like. If you would like, at the top, let's just move the camera up a bit. You could add something here or something, as we've added that bit. So then when you fold your page closed, everything closes down. You can add some other things like you could add this piece across there. See. And again, everything will close shut. And you can add something. Into one of the parallel folds, and again, everything will fold shut. Remember, this is quite a complicated one, and I'm just going to show you something. Now, everything that we've done today is in this pop-up. It's a very extraordinary spread. Just get it onto the right page. This is very extraordinary, as you can see. It's got everything we've done in it, and as you can see, it's a pirate ship from Peter Pan in the book. It goes very high above the page, and when you fold your page closed, nothing pops out of the book. This book is called Peter Pan. Everything I've done in this tutorial, you'll hopefully know how to do now. Bye!